Howdy y'all chicken lovers. I'm going to make a video trying to show how easy it is to raise chickens. And if you're on the fence about it, I think most people should do it because it's pretty easy, and if I could do it, anybody could do it. What you see here is I'm in the process of putting a roof up there. I just had those tarps up there, but so much rain and snow was getting in the coop. You see I had to put straw down on the ground because the chickens, they didn't want to come out in the snow. And luckily enough today it all melted, but more snow's coming, so I'm prepping for it. But I just wanted to show you my coop and talk about a few things that might be of concern. You might hear things in the news about chickens spreading disease or all that kind of stuff, salmonella and that kind of thing, but really it just comes down to how clean you keep everything and clean out the coop at least once a week. Keep the egg area wherever they're going to lay their eggs, make sure that place stays spotless. You'll see when I open up the coop here, I have the perch where they perch at nighttime on the one side and the egg box is on the other side. So they're really never pooping on the one side, and they're outside most of the day, so all their waste is outside of the coop, or it's on the one side of the coop, and you just clean it out. It's real simple, and clean everything in a couple minutes. And I do that about once a week. Put new straw in there, and they're happy as they can be. Alright, let's go see what the babies are up to. Yeah, chickie. What you doing, mamas? It's a sunny day, huh? What you doing, babies? Hey, chickie. Alright, let me eat some food. As you can see, they meet me at the door. I'm excited for everything and anything I give them. What are you doing? Alright, y'all. Here, have some food. Have some food, huh? So in the wintertime, this is one of those little things that you might overlook. You see out there, I have one of the original kind of waterers. And those things just freeze up, and every 20 minutes you have to come out there and break the ice up. It just doesn't work. Seen from a different YouTuber, different chicken lover. This is the way to go. You get one of these livestock rubber buckets. You break up the ice and you dump it. Bring in clean water every morning. It's nice and simple. Of course, chickens is over there scratching around, so they got it full of straw and all that. I'm going to open up the coop here, give you a perspective of inside of it, how it's laid out. Alright, got the coop open. As you can see, you got a little perch back there. Just two little steps. Dang sun, they're making it easy. You see, this is the perch that they sleep on every night. Get up there that way, you can see. I just cleaned it out yesterday, so they got a whole lot of waste in here just yet. You see, it's all pretty much on the one side. You see their nesting box over here. They lay all their eggs. It's pretty much clean. You see, there's 5 eggs over there. That's today's production. But as you can see, it's not a really big coop. I only have 6 birds, so it's probably about perfect for them. And then I have an enclosed run. So the coop itself is basically about a 4x4. Then you have about another foot or two on the other side for the egg box. You can see the temperature inside the coop. And up here, I got a little light. It's just a string of copper wire and some LEDs on it. With a little solar thing outside. And this lights up for a few hours after dark. And it just makes it easier for them to crawl inside of here where it's not pitch black, so they can get up here on a perch. And otherwise, they don't really need it because they just go up there and go to sleep. But it helps because they can't see too well at nighttime. So after it gets dark, especially inside the coop, it's all closed up. You can hear them in there bouncing off the walls and stuff. It's sure no good for them. So I was thinking about what might be the issue with the Tractor Supply food, I was reading recently about mixing my own bird feed, and there's basically a formula for it, and I'm gonna have to add that. I got my information from Off Grid with Doug and Stacy. They're just a wealth of information. They have so much information. So the Tractor Supply feed, people are saying that it might be something in the feed that's missing, or maybe they changed it on purpose or whatever. I don't know. That maybe that's why egg production's down for everybody that's buying feed from Tractor Supply, and some people's buying the Do More, other people's buying Nature's Best, and it seems to be a hit or miss for some folks. I haven't had a problem. Just like today, I got 5 eggs out of 6 birds. You can't do much better than that. I mean, but I was reading, there's an amino acid. It's called methionine. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but so I don't know the exact amount that has to be. But if your chickens aren't laying, maybe try to supplement methionine, and you find that in flaxseed, and in wheat, and in sesame seed hulls, in fish meal. There's a couple different sources where you can find methionine, and that might be just the ticket to get your chickens producing again, because from what I read, there's a direct correlation with that amino acid in egg production, and absorption of other key nutrients and vitamins, minerals, that sort of thing. So there's a possibility that Tractor Supply, maybe they omitted it from their standard recipe, or maybe it just didn't get mixed properly. Something happened, because it seems that some of the feed works and some of the feed don't. It was probably more inspiration why everybody should look into mixing your own feed and figuring out exactly the basic needs of your chickens. Everybody knows that for egg layers, need 16% protein at minimum. I got that information off of Off Grid and with Doug and Stacy's YouTube video from probably about 8 years ago. They have great information. So I suggest everybody go check that out. I basically copied some of it and did my own formula and kind of came up with my own mix. But I believe the credit should go to where I got my information from. And I believe this might be what might be missing from all the Tractor Supply food, or at least some of it anyway, because it's working for me. But I know it's not working for a lot of others. A lot of folks might be considering that maybe this was intentional, but maybe it was an accident, because so when you're mixing a few ton at a time, it's not like you're going to be able to just eyeball it and know how much is there or if it was mixed properly. But just something to consider, so check that out too. But just want to say that all in all, the birds, all the feed up until this point, the straw, the building materials, all the different wood, got a couple posts and 2x4s and T111, the outside, and a couple sheets of plywood that I probably have about $1,000 wrapped up in everything right now. So it really doesn't take much. I'm no carpenter, I can tell you that much. So don't be discouraged if you try to just build your own. It's a lot cheaper going that route, and you end up with something like what I got. It's way overbuilt. Buy one of those pre-built coops at Tractor Supply or one of those places. You got little 1 by 1 inch wood that stuff's just not gonna last. But it doesn't take much to get into this.